Hello, sir.
Hello, Sam. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, clear, loud and clear.
That's great. Yes. I'm going to start recording.
Yes, sir.
So, did you practice remaining
Yeah,
topic?
something. Yeah, then I'll do it more. Yeah. Really, situation is really bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. Very bad, actually. I'm also following the news, but
Yeah,
still, we should not stop our works also, right?
right, of course, of course.
Yeah, even yesterday when you were facing it, the same time also I was facing internet. But
Mhm.
thing is, when your internet disconnected, I got internet. So it was so like that happened. It's okay.
Okay, okay.
But however, we should manage it.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Because this is unclear for 3, 4 days. It will be like this.
Yeah,
What
correct.
happens? Whether it escalates, de-escalates.
Yeah,
Other countries are coming into picture to to resolve this matter. There's a diplomatic
correct,
arc.
correct.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's hope for the positive always,
Yes.
because we believe our defense system, we believe our
Yes.
defense, everything.
Of course, of course.
So that's definitely we are very much stronger.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so previous topic was
Yeah. S3.
S3. Yeah, so S3 we discussed about basics previously. We have talked about what is S3 and what is objects and all. And also we have seen what is tire stage, what are the types of S3 and all. So these things we have discussed, and today we are going to discuss about S3 somewhat with details. So different scenarios, so like what are the charges, what are the charges apply. So let me go to PPT. 1 minute, let me share screen also. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, storage charges. So storage charges, these many points I have added. So if you charge for the amount of data stored in your S3 bucket, so storage charges for this also it will be charged. Okay.
Yes.
Example I'm telling. So if you upload some files or images in a bucket, so you are occupying some space. So
Yes.
based on that, AWS will charge us. So we are not particular. We will not completely describe it how what will be the charge for one image, but based on your data and based on your requirement, based on putting data, so that depends upon storage will happen. Okay,
Yes.
and request charges. Okay, request charges means, so for example, every time a file is accessed, a request is made. Like for example, get, you put something, you delete something, etc., etc., you do some operations, right? So if multiple people are accessing your file, for suppose
Okay.
account is yours, but
Yes.
multiple people are accessing the same account multiple times.
Okay.
Okay, it will be charged too. Okay, like
Yes.
picture you uploaded, picture deleted, picture you might upload it but somebody deleted,
Yes.
picture
Okay.
somebody uploaded or somebody deleted, something like this, whatever the operations are happening. So these also will be
Charged.
charged. And storage management pricing, it is in tiers, as we discussed bit regarding standard.
5 years.
Yeah, type ts, right? Standard, one zone IA, and intelligent tiering, glacier, deep glacier, all those.
Deep archive.
Yeah, archive.
There are five main ones. There are others also, but I think the five main ones are these.
Yes, yes, you see this standard, for first 15 TB per month, 0.023 per GB, this much, 0.023. Next 450 TB per month, 0.022. We don't need to any kind of by heart system for this. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
need to
Efficient.
keep in mind these names. What are the types are there? S3 standard, S3 intelligent tiring, S3 standard inference access, S3 one zone, and S3 glacier and S3 glacier deep archive. Okay.
Yes.
So how we are calculating the prices in the sense, simply AWS has been providing
Right.
AWS calculator. Okay, this is pricing calculator. Okay, so by using this also, for example, you've been working as a DevOps engineer, okay, or you're a cloud engineer, your teammates or your management or your manager will come to you and, Sam, I have one requirement. So our client is asking so and so much of data, this much of data they need to they need to keep in S3 buckets. So this is the estimation. So these are all objects, these are all pictures, these are all images, these are all the data is actually need to upload. So how much it would be the cost? So this question you got. Okay,
Yes.
so at that moment you just directly do not tell anything to the blindly to your manager. You
Mm-hmm.
just need to take a time. So I want some time to estimate the price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you need to go for AWS pricing calculator. This is official. Okay, so at that moment you see, this is, you see the here
Yeah, yeah.
pricing calculator. You just need to go directly, simply you need to select your own region. Okay,
Brilliant.
so for example, I'm going to choose my region is Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Okay, so what are the features or what are the services you want to estimate? For
Okay.
example, mine is S3.
Yes.
Okay, so I will keep S3 bucket.
Okay.
Okay, or whatever services. For example, I'll find it where it is. Amazon S3. Can you see here?
Yeah, yeah. I can see.
Yeah, configure it. Okay, so maybe if your project is very much bigger, so
Mm-hmm.
then you are going to choose for S3 standard data transfer. Okay, so intelligent tiring, if it is there or not sure. For example, if these two only, so we are going to do for calculation for S3 standard and data transfer.
Data transfer is because you're transferring data. That's why.
Yeah, that's it for that also. So how, for everything is chargeable. Okay,
Yeah.
everything, every minute also, it is chargeable in S3. So you need to choose how much GB you are going to keep. For suppose your estimation is maybe 1 TB for suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this much maybe data is should be there in in companies. Definitely there are a lot more files and folders, lot more data will be there. So that's why I'm going to take it as a per 1 TB per month for suppose. Okay, see here, put copy post request S3 standard, and the other one specified amount of data is already stored in S3 standard. Okay, it is, if it is already stored, this is
Then this
per, and this is for put copy post request to S3 standard. So I'm
modifications.
going to choose this. Okay, this is actually S3 standard average object size. Okay, this estimation must be there because you need to ask your client. So I just would like to know what kind of data you are having. Is it kind of images or is it kind of videos? For suppose if it is Netflix, use your client for suppose, or
Uh-huh.
YouTube is your client.
Yeah, yeah.
Netflix containing lot more of videos, it is in TVs,
Billions.
right?
That will not be in TB. That will be in giga, peta,
Gigabytes. Yes, that
petabytes.
is,
I guess
yeah.
zettabytes. Zettabytes.
So these kind of clients if you have, that is that contains lot more data in the form of videos. Okay, so and some small companies or medium level companies, they are actually going to upload their confidential data like files in folders and PDFs. So these kind of, so based upon your requirement, so you will get an idea at least. So if, for example, if it is a video, you will get to know that okay, video average will be this much and that much. Okay,
Yeah.
so that you need to keep. For example, if it is like MBs, you can say You can say simply 1000 MB means 1 GB, right?
Mhm.
Okay, this much 1000 MB you can keep. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we are putting a limit or something.
So we are actually, so that
Calculating,
depends on
calculating.
requirement.
Okay, he's saying that my files would be around 1000 MB, one GB.
Yeah,
So he's saying, the
this
client
is
is
what.
saying.
So you can see used to calculate number of object which affects cost moving data into S3 standard. Okay, you can find the average object size of your existing S3, average cost, this much average size of your S3. So you are calculating average size. This is not accurate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No? Okay, so that's what. So get, you see, get select. Okay, this I don't have any, so there, let's keep like this. So value, see, data returned by S3 select can't less than 0 GB per month. So I'm going to keep, for example, 50 GB for suppose in my case. Okay.
This is that the 50 GB of transfer of data you will do.
Yes, this is average. Okay. Data scanned by S3 select amount of data. For example, if I keep 0, so yeah, data scanned. This is for scanning by S3 select. Okay. So
Not
or else I'll keep 1 GB. I'll keep like this. So there they will provide lot more data, Sam, but we don't have any specific requirement. That's why I'm going for with just only examples. Okay, you see here S3 standard storage is 1 TB per month. Did I selected this? Yes,
yeah, 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 we did.
exactly. You see here, see here,
Yes, yes, yes.
same. This is complete overview will
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
Okay, the standard average object size is 1000 MB, this much cost. Okay,
yeah.
so total is, you got it here,
Mhm.
right? Pricing calculations, they actually given entirely complete structure, complete pricing details you are getting here. Okay,
This is
finally the data transfer related. Okay, data transfer from internet. Okay, or data transfer from region to region. Okay, okay, which region? For example, Mumbai region to Stockholm or in North Virginia or something like this.
okay.
Okay, amount, for example, maybe 50 or 1 TB for suppose example. Close the door. Okay, so inbound means incoming. So in our case, our inbound data transfer is actually from where? Mumbai,
From Stockholm or from Virginia.
right? So this is outbound transfer. How much? So they will use Amazon cloud and all other regions. Okay,
Outbound means
other opponent region where we are going to transfer.
we are sending transfer.
Yeah, we are sending or we are requesting. So show calculations, this one added. See, the
Yeah,
data transfer cost is 88.06 USD. This is just only for estimation. Okay, so now after adding all these things, just simply keep S3 calculation, something like this. You see here, save and service. You can next to save and view your summary.
person.
Okay, so how much cost is, this
Oh,
is
see?
not small thing. This is not
Yeah,
small
yeah.
thing, right?
Very.
So you will get this much of estimation. If you want to export this, you can also export using PDF.
PDF.
Okay, okay, you will, it will be downloaded. Okay,
So I don't think so. Netflix will put their videos here because it will charge them more than the profit. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
their own
they
data
have
center.
their own data center.
They
Actually,
have, they
I'm
have
just giving
Google
only
and
example.
data centers,
So
right?
to understand videos related, I just mentioned Netflix actually. So actually, Netflix has their own data center for even YouTube also.
Yeah, yeah. All these big companies need to have their own data centers.
Exactly, exactly. Otherwise, how they will be paying for rents? You know, that's not that much easy for as a tenant, right? See this. So you can download this estimation cost Okay, and you can also export it, and you can also send to your client. So you can also export using CSV file, comma separated value. So it is look like same like Excel.
Excel.
Yeah, see like this. Okay, you want to keep your quotation also. If you want to add this into your quotation also, you can do it by this. Okay, so this is how we need to calculate. See here, you can see entire details. So like this. So for example, in my requirement, I need to be added EC2 instances. I need to add it volumes. I need to add it CloudWatch. Also, you can add everything, and also you can give the estimation code to your client.
Line.
So this is how. So we need to do the estimation. Without doing all these things, you should not give any estimate.
Right.
So this is the pricing. So let us go into our topic. Okay. Okay, storage management, right? This way how we need to calculate the pricing. Okay, next, data transfer pricing. Data transfer, let's say you have a bucket in Mumbai, for suppose, in our region. So and you want to share data with a friend. Okay, for example, we both are friends. So you are in Mumbai, I'm in Singapore somewhere. Okay,
Yes.
so you want to send some data to me.
Right.
Okay, manual copy or automatically replicate. We will do it practical and this one. Okay, I will create one bucket in one region, which is Mumbai, other region is Singapore. So let us transfer the data from one region to other region. How? Okay, we'll see that also. In both
From
cases
different
we are
accounts.
using huh?
From different accounts.
Different accounts. So yeah, so manual copy and automatically we can do. Automatically, if we do, we can call it as a replicate. Okay, so in both cases you are using AWS infrastructure to transfer the data between regions. Okay, so charges will apply for using AWS services for data transfer.
Data transfer.
Okay, so next, what is transfer acceleration? I have a picture for this. Okay, what is transfer acceleration?
Something fast.
Where super catch. Okay, let's say your bucket is London region, for suppose. Okay, now people from across the world, or South America or Australia or India or Russia, so etc etc, want to upload something into your bucket. Okay, they are actually accessing your region, London region or America region, whatever region. So they want to access your data, they want to upload something. Okay, or a person from the Paris can upload faster. So long distance, you are in somewhere in London, but your people, your team is trying to access or trying to upload something. Okay, but people from other regions like Australia, so which means very near regions are very faster, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for example, if the region is too far, for example, I just would like to go other better picture. For example, this is London. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so this is London. In this London, your bucket is there. So Australia, your teammate is there. It is too far, right? 100% is too far. Okay,
Yes.
so but if the people from other regions will take more time because they are very far from the your region.
Region.
So what to do? This is a question.
Mhm.
AWS gives an option called transfer acceleration, that is for speed up. Acceleration in the sense speed only, right? And bikes also will do acceleration.
Right.
Okay, AWS is providing transfer acceleration. So by using that, we can do the transfer acceleration. You see here, S3 transfer acceleration enables faster, easy and secure transfer of files over long distance between your end user and S3 bucket. Your bucket is in somewhere in London, your end user is somewhere in Australia. Okay, so at the time, so if it is very far from your bucket, so they can use transfer acceleration. They can able to enable this, then it will be very faster to upload. For example, I'm using actually Google Drive.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm uploading 2.5 GB and 3 GB or 2 GB. So while as compared to 1 GB or 500 MB, as compared to this, so if I upload 2 GB or 3 GB, so this will take too much time, right? So in this case, S3 is providing transfer acceleration to uh, fast uploads. Transfer acceleration takes advantage of Amazon CloudFront globally distributed edge locations. We'll talk about this also. Okay. As the data arrives at the edge location, data is routed to Amazon S3 over optimized network path. Okay. So edge locations. So now we have actually concept called edge locations. So now this picture is right now, right time actually. You see. So your bucket is there here. Okay. So your bucket is here. This is your bucket.
Okay.
Okay. Your bucket is somewhere in London. Okay. So I'm trying to do is I'll keep some names actually. This is A, this is B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So these many edge locations are there available edge locations. Okay. AWS has edge locations. So these edge locations are also called endpoints. Okay. So in 25, 25 plus countries, okay, has edge locations. Okay. More than 200 globally. More than 200 globally edge locations will provide. Let's say a person from India is uploading something. I think somewhere, where is our country? Here it is there, right? Or suppose this is your S3 bucket. Okay. So it is actually Mumbai.
Yeah.
For example, you only, for example, I'm going to take example, your name. Instead of uploading directly to the London bucket, okay, the request is first to send to nearest edge location, which is Singapore.
So there are 200 plus edge locations and 25 locations.
Yes.
25 locations and 200 plus edge locations.
Yes. So here, so actually, this is for suppose you consider this as a London. So in this London, you are not directly uploading your data into your London region, right?
Yeah.
So first you are connecting with your nearest
Yeah.
edge location, which is Singapore.
Mhm.
Okay. So so this Singapore is directly connected with the London. Okay. This edge location bandwidth is very faster. Okay. From there, data is transferred using the AWS high-speed network to the London region bucket. Okay.
To Singapore.
Yeah, exactly. This London region to Singapore. So there is AWS high-speed network will be there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So instead of going over your home internet, so you are uploading something using by your home internet, right?
Yeah.
So this home internet is very slow
Yeah.
as compared to AWS network.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. So that's why you are connecting with the first nearby your edge location. So then your edge location is already connected with the AWS high fast internet. So then this will take care and that will gives you full and high bandwidth, very faster uploads. Okay. So you use the AWS network most of the way. Okay. So this Singapore and connecting with the AWS network, fast network. What are the benefits you can say? First benefit is faster upload
Disaster
or,
management.
or download, right? And second one is secure. Okay. And third one is faster AWS global network. Okay. So yeah, secure in the sense that's what whatever you mentioned, disaster or everything will comes under. Okay. So for example, no, this edge locations were originally created actually CloudFront, a content delivery network actually, which will be taken care by AWS. Now also use them for transfer acceleration. Okay. So I would like to add one example. So you bought a car
Okay.
mainly for traveling, right? For suppose you have a car.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is your car. I'm sorry, this is not good one. Maybe your car is good. So you bought a car for some traveling purpose or for your personal purpose,
Yeah, yeah.
but you also used once to move furniture, right?
Mhm.
You also used it once to move furniture. The car wasn't bought for that
For that purpose.
purpose, right? But it still helped. Some here, the edge locations were made for CloudFront, but they are actually helping for S3.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I don't know this is good example or not. I'm just trying to compare.
Mhm.
Okay, so the edge locations were made actually for CloudFront. You understood?
Right, right.
Also utilizing it for
S3 now.
exactly. So that is also helped for S3. That
Mhm.
was a good advantage. Okay, so this is brief about S3. We don't need to too much discussions on S3.
Because more practical.
Yeah, more practical. So I think I have covered
Version controlling
almost.
and all that. Yeah, version controlling and all that.
Yeah, right.
So even
So
if you delete it, it will automatically make a copy of it.
yes, see here. See if you try to understand, Amazon S3 bucket is somewhere. Okay, this S3 bucket is in the form of HTTP server. Okay, first developer. What developer will do? Developer will create. Okay, this developer try to create S3 bucket. Okay, next they will store objects in the form of, so they will store the data in the form of objects. So they will keep the data in S3. Okay, so now next is the developer will distribute this to CloudFront. Okay, using web distribution. Okay, so then next this developer using that CloudFront, so they will use that CloudFront itself. They are actually utilizing it. Correct. Okay,
Mhm.
so your distribution will be configured through edge locations.
And what is exactly in short right now? I know we will be moving forward and talking about CloudFront more in detail. What is the main role of CloudFront in the sense? What do we do? Because it says that the developer will make a bucket and then put the objects in the S3 bucket, and then also will do the same thing in CloudFront through web distribution.
Yes.
What is the use of CloudFront? What is the role of CloudFront? Just like Athena, that is for doing operations. Glue is for creating a link, something like that. So, but what
So
is the
the first
main purpose of
main purpose of CloudFront is actually in AWS, like it will be useful for deliver the web content.
okay,
Okay, like for example, APIs, videos, images, other static and dynamic websites will be there, right?
okay,
Okay, to deliver the fast web content. That
okay,
is the purpose of CloudFront, and
okay,
it is very faster, and it is for global search. Okay,
okay.
so that is main purpose actually. So we'll see that CloudFront later. Okay, so in
Cloud,
meanwhile,
cloud formation and cloud formation is a part of CloudFront,
exactly. Okay,
and even those SNS.
we will use CloudFront for security purpose also. SSL certificate, TLS certificate. I think you heard about this.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
and even I think SNS messaging sir is that also in CloudFront, right?
Yes. So these things will be done by CloudFront. Okay.
But
So
I heard recently that before they that was included in the free trial also. But now they have I think so. stopped CloudFront for as a free service to even trial, even to try. I heard. I don't know.
Actually, Amazon CloudFront is not completely free, but it does have free tier available. Okay, it depends upon the data you used actually.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so as like EC2 instances, some are free tier available, right?
Right.
Right. Some if you cross the limitations, that will be charged even EC2 instance also.
Okay.
Okay. So free tier in the sense, the data transfer out to the internet and the number of HTTP and HTTPS request depends upon it.
Right, right, right.
And
Okay.
also geographic region locations also depends upon that also. So that's what I think. This is not completely free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they've changed something. I heard.
Yes. So using CloudFront, the request goes like this. Okay. And using the distribution of it, so we will reach to the edge location. So this is how the structure is actually. Okay. So yeah, let's go practical.
Okay.
I think I need to find the place. You can catch it very super fast because you already used it, right?
Yes.
Is it you also? Oh,
What? So,
S3. Oh, 1 second. See here, it is showing the same which I have shown to you. With
mhm.
S3, there are no minimum fees. You only pay what you use. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Actually advantage of AWS is they will provide everything, no hides actually.
Mm-hmm.
But we are in hurry. We should not read that actually.
Mm-hmm.
We will utilize it blindly. So then we'll get billed. So prices are based on your locations are S3 bucket. This is good point, right? It depends
Yeah.
upon your
It's
location.
local. So if you are in that country, use that country
Yes, the same which I have shown to you, the same price calculator is here.
here also.
Yes, he is also providing the same link, the price calculator. So this is really good point for you, Sam. Actually, maybe you are aware of it or not, but this is very really helpful to you.
Yes, yes. Of course, it is. It is.
So in my previous project, actually, they asked how to calculate pricing. So
Okay.
this is really helped a lot for our team.
Yes, yes, of
So
course.
almost it will give 85 to 90% accuracy estimation.
Accuracy. Oh,
Okay.
obviously, it cannot be ever accurate because you do not know whether the client and you transfer the data more, more than the strict limit, and whether the data that you're storing is actually 1 GB or more than that. You cannot
Yes.
obviously.
Plus,
It's like 1 month thing, right?
yeah,
So
plus
things change.
some tolerance we might be there, definitely will be there. 10% tolerance, 5% tolerance in everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, that will be done by practically only. So remaining estimation, that much estimation definitely will helpful to your team. Okay, so this it will be useful. That's why I've shown to you. So we need to create a bucket. Okay, my bucket is actually cloud DevOps with Lokesh, something like this. I don't know whether this is unique or not.
We'll see
Yeah,
when you create it. We'll tell you. I think it's fine. I guess. Maybe.
I think so. Okay, so bucket ownership, ACL disable. I'm creating only bucket versioning also disable.
Yeah. For now. Yeah.
Yeah, for now actually. So region which is Stockholm. Okay. See here, the region is actually Europe somewhere. It is default I have taken.
So
It's okay. Yeah.
ownership.
The bucket format would be like this: S3 bucket and this prefix whatever you mentioned.
What do you exactly mean by object ownership ACL enabled and ACL disabled? When if we say enabled, then what will happen? Choose which bucket can be owned by the
You see actually bucket specifying using only policies. So this ownership related.
yeah.
Okay, access control. Yeah, we actually discussed in NACL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same type.
Okay, so some kind of firewall.
Exactly. You're right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
here object in the bucket can be owned by AWS accounts.
Okay.
Okay. Here objects in the bucket are owned by this account. For example, if I keep this object is related to my account only, AWS Lokesh DevOps. You understood? So for
Yeah.
example, if I enable this object will be, you are allowing to other accounts also.
I got it. Accounts, other accounts or IAM accounts?
Yes, exactly.
Other accounts or IAM account because
IAM
even
only. So this IAM you might have, you might be allowed with other IAM people also, IAM accounts. So then you need to choose this for. Okay, you are allowing some others also for utilize this account as this bucket or objects.
okay, and same thing will come here also. If you
Yes,
want public access to it, if you block this, then you also cannot. Your IAM people will also not able to access it if you block this. Block public access. If you go down, you have to check this, and then it will allow even the public IAM users to also use it.
yes, exactly. Right. So next here you see this is important.
Yeah, this is
So
what
block public access settings for this bucket, which means if I block public means it will be private to you.
private complete only.
Here
Yeah.
you see ACLs, the same which we discussed now.
Yeah, that is what I was saying. If you block this, then nobody will be able to access this.
So
You have to
by
uncheck it.
default, as I mentioned this, by default, bucket would be private. You already blocked this. You see this?
Yes.
Blocked all public access, which means initially while you are creating a bucket that will be private to you. If you intentionally allow this to public only, that will be accessed by public, unless until you do anything here, it will be private.
Right.
So I want to make it as a public, so you just uncheck
Uncheck
mark
it.
it.
Uncheck this one. And also I think ACL enable you have to also do, I guess.
Yes, so these
ACL.
options, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to keep for complete public, that's why I just enabled all. Okay, so unchecked it. So also it is giving some error, I mean warning to you. Turning off block all public access might result this bucket is in the objects within the becoming public. it is telling that is it will be available for all. It no everybody can able to access this.
Yes.
AWS recommends that you turn on block all public access unless public access is required for specific and verified use cases such as static web hosting. Unless until you do this, website hosting you should keep in private. This is a
Right.
warning. So
Is the one.
you need to acknowledge this,
Yes.
right?
But we have also need to check on the ACL enabled up on the top.
Hmm. That's okay. Initially, we'll talk about that also. So we'll
Okay.
see one by one. Initially, I'm going to keep it for all public access. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to block this for private. Let us check that also. So see here bucket versioning. First, so far I don't have any buckets more versions. So I'm not keeping it as a versioning. Just keep as usual.
Disable. Yeah.
I'll keep disable this versioning. We'll talk about versioning later. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So this is tags. My bucket is I'll keep name. This is bucket one. Tag. That is for identification purpose.
Right. What is the purpose or what content does it have? Something like that we can
Yeah.
mention.
And this is default encryption. Okay. AWS is providing default encryption. Okay. This is server side encryption is automatically applied to your new objects stored in the bucket. Okay. Server side encryption with Amazon S3 managed keys. Okay. Key management services. This is actually default encryption. This encryption also we are going to see separate. Okay. So we are actually creating bucket initially. Okay. We will discuss these options separately. Okay. Next, using S3 bucket key. Enable. What are the advanced settings? Locks. If you want to lock it, you can lock. So this also I'm going to keep disable. We'll
Yeah.
see later one by one. Create a bucket. If the object is private or public, if it is public, you can't access.
Right.
So now I'll make it as a public. Okay.
Others can't access.
Others can't. For example, if I keep, let's see. First of all, we should block this. Let's see. I will block this. Create a bucket. Let's try. Yeah, bucket is created, right? This is a bucket name. I'm trying to upload something.
Yeah. Upload.
I will upload something. My estimate. Yeah. See here, permissions. Okay. Grant public access to other accounts. So now you see this bucket has bucket owner enforced, setting applied object ownership. The policies control access. So you don't have any specific permissions because I closed it. Okay. Types of classes also is there. We'll see that later. Depends upon your bucket size. Okay. So here you see here bucket permissions owner enforced. Where is that? Bucket owner enforced. This bucket has owner enforced. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to keep ACL access, which means access control list. ACL.
Yeah.
So which
Disable.
means there is a permission for both bucket and objects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Object ownership. So you see here object ownership. Can you see?
Yeah.
I'm also giving permission to the object bucket and object level permission. So I'm going to save this.
Yeah. Yeah. It was already disabled.
Yeah. Yes. Where is that permission? Yeah.
It was already
It is
disabled.
already public all access, public access on now, right?
Or block public access, it says. Yeah. So
Yes.
it's blocked.
Yes. Yes. See here. Can you see? Once after enabling that ACL, you see here, right?
We enabled,
permissions.
disabled. We disabled.
Where is that?
It was disabled.
No, no, public was disabled. That's okay. So once we enable this owner enforced.
This was also disabled.
Oh, disabled. Okay, okay. Let me on
This
this.
this was automatically disabled because we did not.
Right. Automatically disable. This is actually recommended. Okay. So when you enable this, enabling ACL turns on the bucket owner enforcing setting object ownership. You need to acknowledge it. Okay. Let me save this. So you see, try to edit. You see here, bucket owner.
Mhm.
Bucket owner, write permission, list read write permission. Bucket ACL permissions are read write. Object is write permission. Okay. Everyone, if you want to keep this in public access, everyone can able to read.
Yeah.
Okay. So authorized user groups, if you want to give read access. S3 log delivery group, read and write access. If you want to give, if you can allow read and write access.
Mhm.
So this is how.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep read access.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me try to keep
But
read
this was
access.
owner.
Uh, yeah, this is for bucket.
Owner
I'm going to keep read access to the bucket. For this, I'm going to keep write access.
also.
Objects and this is object.
Yeah.
This is bucket.
Only
So
one.
inside the bucket, there will be object.
Yeah.
Object in the sense it's a kind of wrapper. For example, chocolate is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chocolate cover is a kind of object. Inside the chocolate is actually, sorry, inside the cover,
Cover. Yeah.
outside cover, whatever the cover is there, that cover is actually bucket.
The wrapper. Yeah.
Inside chocolate is object. So I
Sure.
can even in Kubernetes also you can take this example.
Mhm.
Okay, container, inside the container there is a pod, like that.
Mhm.
Same, wrapper is actually bucket. Inside that wrapper we have a chocolate, that is actually object.
Mhm.
We can consider like this. Okay, so let me keep like this object. I will keep like this. Save changes. So I need to acknowledge and understand. Okay, so still what happened is, still it is view blocked public access. So
So
let's
we
try.
blocked it, right? We unchecked it. So it
Yeah,
is.
unchecked it. That's why I just want to keep as it is. Let us still, we actually given a permission for the bucket and object level. Okay, so let's see whether this bucket can able to access or not.
Owners can, but the public cannot access because we unchecked on the we no unchecked. Yes, unchecked. I don't know. So we have blocked access of the public, I
Correct,
guess.
exactly. So you actually have this, but you could not able to access. So let me try to upload another image. That is not image. I think we uploaded some Excel file.
Yeah.
Add file.
Estimate CSV.
Yeah, estimated file. I think I'll keep this PDF. Upload. Oh yeah, it is uploaded, right? So now I'll go to the destination object. See, I can able to open,
Mhm.
okay, using S3.
Yeah.
But public, what about you? Can I send?
Yes. I won't be able to use it because the public
Yes, it is
unchecked.
disabled, right? So
So,
let me check with you. Try once.
yeah. No access denied.
The access denies. That's really good point. Good sign, right? So let us try to make it public then. Now,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. Let me go to Amazon S3 bucket. Where is that?
General buckets, general
Buckets. Yeah.
buckets.
You see here bucket is there. Just click on it. Okay. Select this. So you just need to do
Actions, I guess.
properties permissions. Okay. Public access. You see, I just want to make it still it is blocked. Okay. I just want to make it a public. Save. Confirm. Confirm the public access. Yes. Right. So I've only permitted for read access.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. You can't do any changes.
Any changes?
So can you try to access now?
Sure, I'll refresh the page. Not till now.
Now,
It's
not okay. Permissions. Let me go permissions again.
I think this you have to enable. So this is enabled.
Yeah, enable recommend authentication. So let me keep my account only for one time.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Bucket owner infos can be applied because you have existing bucket ACL. Okay. Ownership. This is fine.
Basically, you have to write the read. Read, I think so. You have
See, see,
block.
see. No other AWS accounts associated with this resource.
Okay, but yeah, we have not checked the red.
Yes.
Everyone access public.
So I have only access. So if you have a IAM account, then you can able to access.
Yeah.
So let me try to check
We
my
can do everyone public list and read. Maybe.
yeah
Oh,
everyone
they're
public.
not allowing. That's not allowing.
Yeah, maybe let me check here now.
It's a red. It will not allow.
Can you refresh it again once?
Yeah, I'll do it. Go. No, it will not happen because it was saying red sign. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Checking it, it was not allowing it. Still, it
Allowing it.
was
Yes,
red
still
sign.
it is not allowing. Where is that? Yes, ownership
Easy Reddit.
ACL, right? The console displays combined access grants duplicate grantees. Public access is okay. Everyone public access you can't.
Somehow
It
it's
is
not.
not allowing,
Yeah,
right? Okay, okay. When you grant access to the everyone, authorized group guarantees anyone in the world can access the object in the bucket. It is
yeah,
it is clearly stated
yeah.
you should access it actually, but I don't know. It is not taking it. You got red mark. So it is stating that it is applicable. It will be displayed to the across the globe. Everyone can able to see. But give me 1 second. Let me check. Global policy. It's okay. 1 minute, Sam. Again, I will share with you 1 more time.
Maybe we checked something which we shouldn't have. Maybe we should delete the bucket and then create a new one and give all access.
Object URL S3. Can you try with it?
Yeah, sure.
So I actually shared with you object level permission, object level. Let me share with you S3 bucket level. Can you try it once?
Yeah.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
is asking access ID.
Yeah, something did, but just something came, but it's like a Google page kind of. That's all. No, no PDF, nothing.
Okay, okay, got it.
But there is nothing like enter your login IDs. There's nothing such mentioned.
Okay, let us create other bucket then. Okay, let us create normal bucket and try it with allowing all. Okay, so Amazon S3. Let me create a bucket first. I'll keep it as it is like this. I'll create a bucket first. Okay, so this is my other bucket and upload object. I'm going to keep some image. I'll keep like this. No bucket versioning permissions. Are you sure want to leave the current page? Oh yeah.
You disabled it. I think it should be enabled, right? So this should be enabled. ACL enabled.
Control ownership of objects return to this bucket from other AWS accounts and use access control list. The object ownership determines who can specify access to objects. Okay. Bucket owner is enforced. So we recommended disabling ACLs unless you need to control access for each object individually. Okay. Enabling ACL turn off the bucket owner enforce setting object ownership. Okay, let me keep this only. 1 second.
And will not be able to share.
Yeah,
Up
one
to
second.
enable.
Let's try it here now.
Other accounts will not be able to uh, view your files.
Yes. So where is again? Here bucket owner enforced. So let me on this. Acknowledge it.
No, no,
Bucket
I
owner.
think so. Just a minute. This checkup box you have to once bucket ownership enforced setting is turned off, access control lists and the association permissions are restored. I think you don't have to acknowledge it.
Once the bucket owner is enforced setting is turned off, access control ACL, their associate permissions are restored. Okay, restored. Oh,
So back to original, it will be disabled.
yeah. Let me save like this. You must select this. This is actually banned due
Okay
to a
then.
checkbox.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see.
let us try now. Okay. So what are the permissions? The permission should be allowed to everyone.
Allowed to everyone.
So read. Still, it is showing like this.
Oh no. Sorry,
Okay.
that.
So when you are grant access to everyone or authorized users group grant. Okay, users and groups only. Sam, anyone in the world can access? Okay. So he is
Anyone
telling
out there,
that anyone in the world can able to access.
but I'm not able to access it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's see this time. Again, successfully edited access. Okay. Let me cross check. Still, I could not. This should be yellow actually. If it is yellow one, see here everyone public access is disabled still.
Yeah.
So if it is yellow only, then you can able to access. Let me check. Need to get some solution for this. I didn't face this earlier. It's okay. Okay, let me do one thing here. Block public access, block public access, block public access. Okay, block public across. This is completely public now. Only situation. Public access is. You see here, public access is granted. It is showing. Okay,
Yes.
let me do one thing. Policies. Oh, this is through JSON. It's not required now. Okay, ACL. This ACL only need to do something here. Okay, let me edit ACL. This read permission should be allowed. You can access the control list to manage access to the bucket and objects in it. Each Amazon S3 bucket and objects has ACL attached to it in this sub resource. So we need to enable owner enforced. Let me go back.
Mhm.
Owner enforced. Owner enforced. Ah, correct only.
It is enabled actually.
Yeah, correct only.
Script.
But why it is not an you see, this is the problem here actually. I don't know it. If it is yellow only, we can move forward.
Yeah.
So what's blocking me today? Bucket owner only can, it is allowing for bucket owner. See, so for everyone it is not allowing. When you grant access everyone authorized groups, it is showing like this, but I don't know why it is not. Okay, let me do one thing. I will go back to the buckets. Okay, I will try to open this bucket. Hey, where is object?
You uploaded some object, right?
Yeah, I uploaded. Yes, but where is the object, right? Object has gone somewhere.
Bucket, bucket.
Okay. So this is object. This object you should able to. Okay, I will share with you again. I didn't face this issue earlier. Once try. Object level also I'm sharing with you. So any result?
Yeah, I am pasting for business. Actually, no, no. It just opens a Google normal page and there is nothing. There is nothing. It's like no accessing and you can. I'll show you how it.
So can you see here? So
Yeah, I
if
will.
I try to access from somewhere, it is asking access key.
Yeah, can I show you? Wait. I'll present it and you can see what it shows. Uh,
That read access must be yellow actually. If it yellow only, it's possible.
let's see. This is how. This is what it shows.
What you are getting? Oh, you are getting like this.
Yeah. And for the this thing PDF, it is this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Wait. Can you show me that? Yeah, it is denied. It is denied. It is clearly stating that it is denied. Access denied, which means
what
that
is it?
no. It is going to set access denied only. It is. Can you open the first one, Stack Overflow? Okay. My understand is that addition the policy should give me full rights.
Maybe you have to paste this in the policy.
Okay. Okay. This we'll see. 1 second. 1 second. Let me check my side again. Okay. Got it. Permissions. Okay. This is object. In this permissions. ACL edit. Okay. Can you see this, Sam?
I'll have stop sharing. Then only I can see.
Okay. Actually, we have another option called AWS other accounts. So in this other accounts, if you, for example, if you are IAM user or if you have your own this root account ID will be there, right? So if I paste here, then you can able to access.
But for that, you have to make an IM account, right?
No. Root account ID will be there, right? So then that will be possible.
Okay, let's see. Root account ID copied.
Okay. 1 second. This permissions ACL.
The policy you have to copy paste that policy. I guess maybe that guy, or maybe add grantee.
Okay, 1 second. Owner read and write. Everyone is not accepting. AWS does not recommend granting access. Everyone granting. Okay. Cost regions. Okay. We must need to remove AWS account or groups. Okay. Did you share with me?
Share what?
ID, your AWS account ID.
Okay, I have to share my AWS account ID. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Send. Send you.
Yeah, yeah. One sec. Unknown network, the unexpected error. Oh, okay, I will remove this first. Okay, my account has problem, Sam. So this is account related only.
Okay.
This is not fault about object and bucket. It is not allowing. Amazon queue. Did you see the same issue with you?
Hmm? Don't remember. Yeah, maybe if once.
So I have to pay the amount or something else.
You
So
can see the cost. Maybe there.
maybe
Then understand.
so I need to pay the amount. After that only I'll get the access.
Yeah. Or kind of make a new account.
Yes, yes. New, not new. I need to pay the account bill. Maybe that is the issue. Okay, let me check.
Cost of billing is not high, so I think it should not happen.
Not high, but you should pay every month on time. Okay, no, even I don't have any amount to pay this month. Maybe previous month I'll see. Still, no. Even this is also not an issue. Okay, this is not the issue. An unexpected error. API response. Invalid ID. What is this? Object read write permission. Yes, I do face this kind of issues earlier. Okay, that's better. Open this. Access key security keys. Okay. Object access denied. What is the reason? Permissions. Sam,
Yeah.
can you try once?
Yeah, please. Yeah, it opens.
Yeah, it's working, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, actually, it is manually not allowing to my account actually. So manual, whatever
Policies
permissions
you
are
have to
there,
change.
that permissions is not allowing. Okay.
Yeah.
So automation using JSON script, I did it actually.
Yeah, that is what I was saying in the first place. Go and change the policy because the Stack Flow was giving the same solution.
Yeah, that
Change
is
the
actually
bucket name,
optional.
change the bucket name, change the policy, and now it's some I know I didn't understand, but I understand the gist of it that the guy is asking that I am trying to give myself permission. It is not happening. Can you help it out? So it says that go to the policy, change the policy, and add this. Just change the name of the bucket and something something. So you also did the same thing. I saw it, but I did not clearly focus on it. But I
Yeah,
understand the gist of it. Yeah.
yeah. Thing is actually, this is completely my account problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So let us try with your account tomorrow, and also I will also do again.
Okay,
Let
but
me.
still tell me because I did not concentrate on
Yeah, I
the
will tell you. I'll come to
the
that point also.
prompt you were giving to ChatGPT. I didn't know, but I understand what you did because in the first place I understood that that guy was asking the same thing.
Yeah, I'll come to the point actually. So by default, while you are creating bucket and object,
Yeah,
that should be enabled to others also publicly to access your object.
right.
Okay, when you enable the public, that should be accessible to across the globe
Yeah, manually. Yeah, everything you have done.
manually. So
And,
manual that should be default. Actually, whenever you enable it, definitely it would be accessed by others.
and ACL enabled also. Both you
Yes,
did from the ownership level and to the
yes,
object level,
yes.
bucket level and object level.
But thing is, my account is not access, not allowing it. So then
Yes.
what I have done is, I have given that policy. So I'm not using this manual policy. This is not working to my account. Okay.
Mhm.
So here what I have done is I asked ChatGPT to give the prompt.
Yeah.
So I given prompt is actually I pasted whatever the error is getting to me.
Right.
Okay. That is telling actually you are using bucket some walk. Actually it is denied. The error
Yeah.
is denied, which means your S3 request is reaching bucket, but lacks of permission perform action is issue.
Yeah.
The permissions we have done, but it is actually getting error some with red color. Is it correct?
That's right.
That is actual account issue. Okay.
Understood.
So then what I have done is I have done this with automation, which means using some script,
Yeah.
using that JSON script. That JSON script is telling that that version, whatever the bucket level is, that version it is taken. This is new version.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. In statement, what it is given ID. This is it. This is ID. Allow in this ID, it is allowing to the public access, read access.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it is allowing. Actually, it is not denying. Effect is allowed to everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody where star means all.
Principal. Everyone public.
Principal star means everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone allowing to read access. This is what it
Mm-hmm.
means.
I think principal means the owner is allowing access to the public. Principal
Yes,
is the owner. So I think the
owner
principal is allowing access to the
to the
public.
public. Correct, correct. Yes. Action is S3 get bucket, get object.
Okay.
Okay, what is S3 get object level? Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
That's right.
this is what is my resource. This is actually my
ARN
object.
you this ARN number you copied from where I think it's there. It's there in the
Exactly.
this ARN number you copied, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Which is like above I think properties, maybe properties or
ARN
objects.
means Amazon,
Yeah, yeah.
resource name. This
Right,
one,
right, right. Yeah,
Amazon
yeah.
resource name. I have copied and pasted there.
Yes, no, no, no. There is an ARN number. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
There is if you go there are proper like
definitely.
maybe in properties or where yes ARN numbers is
Yes,
there.
ARN
Yeah.
number is there, and also in AR number, I did not copy it completely.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
what I have done is I just given my bucket name.
Okay, the only the bucket name. Okay.
Bucket name, because the that script is already defined. So I only mentioned bucket name here.
Okay, and then slash star.
Yeah. So this star means it is for next whatever it will take all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For all access. So
Okay.
this is what the small script that I pasted in my policy, bucket policy.
Bucket policy.
Okay. So then it is taken.
And then saved, and then
Then I've saved, just simply saved, and I try to access with the browser. That's it. This is the copy of URL.
yeah,
That same URL I've shared with you, and
yeah,
you are able to access now.
right,
But earlier it is actually manual. It is not able to access. Correct.
right,
So then I will go through it and I'll check what is the issue with my account, or bucket level, or my maybe issue with my account only. Let me cross check with it. Okay,
okay, okay,
Amazon Q means Amazon Q is telling that it is actually your account has some issue. And
yeah,
also
yeah,
while I'm giving permissions also, that permissions it doesn't allow. Okay,
right,
normal account, healthy account should not get this kind of error.
yes, right,
Okay, healthy account should not get this error. There is a issue with it. Let me cross check. Okay,
okay, thanks, sir.
okay,
Thanks.
let me cross check and we'll do it again. And also tomorrow
Yeah,
the
please,
same the same thing will be done by you. Okay, I will
mhm.
let us try with your account.
No problem,
Okay,
no
and
problem,
also let's do create account, let's do delete account. Okay,
okay, no
so then
problem.
we will give the permissions in object level, we'll
Mm-hmm.
give the permissions in bucket level. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how we have to encrypt the
Okay,
encryption also. Properties, in properties we'll see how encryption will be there. Okay, so then we'll see all these things.
okay, okay,
Okay, so then
perfect,
however we'll see if we go with all these things, the time will be go too much.
right,
Okay,
right,
the till permission level we'll see tomorrow. Okay,
okay.
then
And this,
after that,
yeah, yeah, please, please, and yeah, yes, whatever.
yeah, then after we will go for metrics and management all.
Okay.
So we'll go one by one, all the features we'll go it, we'll check it out. Okay.
And this JSON script, which automatically was given by ChatGPT, it is called as shell scripting, right? Scripting or Python scripting.
No, it is JSON scripting.
Okay, that is JSON scripting. I know,
Scripting itself,
I know the structure of JSON. It's like a dictionary, but it's like one thing nested into other, one class nested into other. It's like that. It's like a dictionary as well as it is like a, it is yeah, it is like a dictionary. So
yes,
key and value,
key and value, yes, you are right.
but nested key and value.
Yes, yes. So that is readable only. So it is easy to understand, no problem. So where is that? I think somewhere pasted.
Yeah, fine, fine, got it.
No, it's okay. I'll go. I'll open it. It is human readable format.
Yeah, JSON. Yeah. Mostly JSON is used. 90% times this is the
S3
format.
bucket is actually designed by using this scripting only.
Yeah,
JSON scripting we need to use for creating S3 bucket, creating policies. If you want to make it automate also, you can use JSON scripting. That is actually that will be actually designed by Amazon in the form of JSON.
right,
The
right,
same format you see here, bucket written in JSON format. It is clearly stating
right,
bucket policy written in JSON format. You will also follow the same format.
right. JavaScript,
Like,
something.
yeah, kind of. Okay, so it
Right.
is a language kind of scripting, like
But don't have to.
YAML
One
scripting.
doesn't have to learn it. Just the format.
You no need to go a deep dive into it. Just you can understand if you see the scripting. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
don't
why it
need
is
to by
written in
heart at all.
key format, key and value format.
Key and value format. You see, this is a key. This is a value. That's it.
Yeah.
It is easy to understand. Understandable format. Not a problem. Do no need to do by hearts also. So so this is what. And the policies, if you go for the policies, I will also show you. Amazon itself, it gives this format.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, JSON format is now used everywhere. I mean, 90% of the things are there in JSON. If you even Azure, AWS, GCP, all use JSON format. Even when you're transferring SQL from your home server, you have SQL servers, databases. When you transfer it to this ADF, using ADF, you store into their system, right? What is this called? Azure Data Factory, using I mean that uh, Azure data storage through ADF. You have to use the JSON format
Yes.
to transfer multiple files. Single files, only SQL. But if you are sending many files, it's a bulk file which has many things. Then you have to write a JSON script.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll deep dive into it.
Right. Right.
So tomorrow next class will be we'll see about bucket and object level permissions, object properties, permissions, metrics, management, access points. We'll see all those things. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Sir, yes. Sir.
And also before doing that, before going to new topic, we'll create bucket level and object level objects also. We'll create bucket and objects. We'll give the permissions with your account.
Yeah. No problem. No
Okay.
problem. No
So
problem.
I will try to make it done by you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Be safe and yeah, have a good day.
Same to you, and keep in touch.
Yes, of
Tomorrow
course.
at the same time we'll connect. Okay.
Yeah, 12:30, right? 12.
11, 11:30 or 11:40. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe if we're a little
That
late, then
that
12.
will that will be your convenient time. Maybe you need to get ready and go. So that will be your convenient time. I think so. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
fine.
Sam. Thank you, Sam. We'll see you tomorrow. So I will share with you this video. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Take care. Bye bye.